My job as the Sector Improvement Manager for Skanska means that I'm constantly on the lookout to finding new technologies and ways that we can improve the processes and how we act day to day on our construction sites. I first came across Hilti when I was working on one of our M25 projects because we recognised that getting our staff out on site in the mornings just was not as effective as what we needed it to be. Hilti came in and they were really effective in how they approached what we were doing, where they could help, and were supportive 100% through the way.
We saw a number of different uses for Hilti on track on our project, predominantly monitoring tools and equipment going to and from the stores, checking what's on hire at any one time, and also seeing that we've got the right tools and equipment in place ready for upcoming works.
So we worked with Skanska on an on-site analysis. This allowed us to understand their processes and how we can improve this using OnTrack. We support them by going to sites, we'll do on-site training, we'll do the tagging and implementation, and show them how to fully utilise the system.
The implementation process was pretty straightforward. OnTrack is pretty easy to use. All I need to do is use my smart device to scan a barcode on an item, and that's pretty much it.
So when we decided to implement Hilti OnTrack on our site, the team actually came down for 3 days and they helped us with not only tagging the assets, but teaching us how to manage the system. So we knew when stock came in, when it left, what we would need to do with our tablet and how to store it on the system.
We developed a strategy to make the implementation as smooth as possible. As you can see, you have a lot of consumables in here and we have to count them and we had to add them into the system, and that took some time. But we as Hilti make the process as smooth as possible for our customers, for them to have an enjoyable experience with OnTrack.
OnTrack improved our store's process by essentially speeding it up. We were able to go from our paper-based system to a digital system, so something that took maybe a few minutes would take maybe 30 seconds. And although this might not seem a lot initially, if you have 5 or 6 operatives waiting to come in, it can really help the storeman keep track of everything and everything's properly logged and stored. It helps with our health and safety, so any inspections that we need to be carried out for safety critical equipment such as harnesses, we get alerts to tell us this needs to be inspected.
We have visited them afterwards, 3 months the implementation and then 6 months and so and so. And then we provide them constant support and help in developing and streamline their processes.
We have recommended the system to other sites already. It's going to help us, especially because we're such a large project, moving our assets from one site to another. It means that we don't lose track of anything as that process is carried out.
I would recommend OnTrack because where we have plants and tools going in and out of the stores on a daily basis, it makes us much more accountable. This ultimately leads to cost and time savings.
I'd recommend the use of Hilti OnTrack to improve your transparency with issuing tools and equipment, the fact that you can run reports readily available, but also the continued help and support that we've had from Hilti has helped the project along.
It's been great to see Hilti work with Skanska to develop it into a system that we can really use, and I'm really proud to see that it's been adopted off 2 of our projects straight away, which is Waterloo and Euston, and I can't wait to see where else we take it across our business.